Hi there, Libra, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of May the 23rd through to the 29th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Libra. First up, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse, followed then by the Page of Swords upright. Next, we have Major Arcana of the Moon in the upright, followed then by the Four of Pentacles reversed, and lastly, the Two of Pentacles in the upright. So for your overall energy, Libra, you have the Four of Cups in the reverse position, indicating something or someone has caught your attention. There could be something going on. Perhaps some of you were in the Four of Cups in the upright position for a while, which indicates a more of a emotional ho-hum, where it's kind of like we're guarding our emotions for some reason. Now, Four of Cups in the upright can come up for various reasons. It's like after we've gone through a breakup or something like that, and now we're not really interested in opening our heart again. Maybe it's too soon. We need some time to heal. Sometimes it's just emotional apathy, where we're just kind of like, whatever. We could be focused in on other things, financial, health issues, and so forth. So we're not really feeling the full emotional impact of something. When the card is inverted like this, it can point back to the Three of Cups in the upright position, which is very sociable energy and can oftentimes indicate that someone in our social circle has caught our attention. Now, I remember your reading from last week. There was somebody you worked with or somebody you were associated with could have taken a fancy to you. So perhaps this is now, this week, it's when you are starting to notice the person back. Or perhaps you're going out and socializing with people from work or this group, and you're getting enamored with somebody. Oftentimes that can happen. Sometimes it can indicate a lot of, emotional get-togethers where we get together with small groups of people. Because the Three of Cups is like small groups of people. And it could be where we're just really, really having a good time, and slowly but surely our emotions are starting to jumpstart again. So it could be for some of you that's what's going on. We are in Gemini season right now, which tends to make people a little bit more sociable, so I guess that makes sense. As your overall this week, you could have several emotional engagements with people. You could be having social engagements due to, work situations, bon voyage parties, events, so forth. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Page of Swords here in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. It is your own energy, Libra. You're coming up here in your own reading in the upright position, indicating you have something to say, perhaps, to somebody. Perhaps you're only giving little increments of information to someone, or it could be another person, especially if you're dealing with another air sign. But sometimes the Page of Swords comes up. It's a little bit of stalker energy. It could come up when people are spying on other people's social media, that kind of thing. In some cases, it does make sense. Like, say, for example, if you're applying for something, this can indicate someone looking into your background, doing a background check. For others of you, it could be somebody spreading a little bit of gossip or a little bit of news, but you're not getting the full story, where it's only little increments of information that is being put out there. I always say, like, for example, if you're at work and you're standing around the water cooler and people are gossiping, somebody could be saying, did you hear that, the company is planning on doing this or doing that? And you're only getting a little bit of information. When it comes to the Page of Swords, you do need to follow up and make sure you do your research, look behind the scenes, or get more information, because Page of Swords doesn't always know the full story, even though he may pretend to. You always have to get some backup, especially when the next card here is the Moon in the upright position, because this is very Neptunian energy, can cause a lot of confusion. Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde right now, so this could make sense, because the Moon can oftentimes represent misunderstandings, which do come up quite a bit when Mercury is retrograde, and it can also point to illusions, and it can be where we don't see things as clearly in the light of the moon as we do in the light of the sun, right? So sometimes like a squirrel can run by and you could think it was a cat. That's why it's so confusing, because we don't really see what we think we see. It could be somebody could be being deceptive with us, purposely pulling the wool over our eyes, right? With the Page of Swords here. Could be somebody purposely only giving us little bits of information to try and fool us. For others of you, this could be representing self-deception, because this can be deception that comes from others, but it can also be self-deluding and just where we're telling ourselves something that really isn't the facts, because we think we have all the information with the Page of Swords here, but we in fact do not. So this is where you got to be careful in the beginning of the week here, Libra, that you're not fooling yourself or telling yourself something that really isn't true, or telling anybody else that. And also guard against someone else perhaps that's spreading some rumors or gossip. Maybe somebody else is, spying on someone and then telling you, spreading a rumor. Just be careful with that energy at the beginning of the week. Could be popping up here. Especially if you're socializing a lot, because your central energy is the Four of Cups reversed, right? Which is pointing to the Three of Cups, very sociable energy. So if you're out there socializing with people, people can talk, especially if you're having a few drinks with them. So just be careful that you take any information coming your way with a grain of salt, and don't make mountains out of molehills, because the potential for misunderstanding or deception is very, very widespread right now. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, which can point to the Three of Pentacles upright, which is a card that represents getting some cooperation in the solid material matters of life, right? Because Pentacles represent the tangible things in life, the things that we can, see, smell, touch. This is what's going on here with the Four of Pentacles reversed, pointing back to the Three of Pentacles. It's like cooperation in those kinds of things. Cooperations in things, for example, concerning our material goods, concerning our finances, concerning our business, concerning work. For others of you, the Four of Pentacles can represent, in the reverse position, maybe you were holding on very tightly with your financial situation, and maybe you needed to expend a lot of money on a regular basis, but now you could be released from that. Sometimes that will come up when we finally pay off a loan or pay off a credit card or something like that. So we have more spendable cash. And the last card you have is the Two of Pentacles in the upright position, which is a card of juggling. This is having no problem juggling a situation. Like, say, for example, if you're dating two different people, you're doing so very easily. If you're single and dating a couple people, a lot of people do that. But if it's in reverse, there could be a problem. But when it's in the upright position, this is successfully juggling two different relationships, or dating two different people. It can also point to balancing and one's finances, like balancing your checkbook type of thing, where you're bringing your financial situation back into balance. It's a very balanced energy, Two of Pentacles. But see, with the Four of Pentacles here, this could be, well, now you're finally released from that financial obligation, so you're redistributing your finances. That's the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles can also represent perhaps taking on a secondary job or something, and you're doing so easily, or perhaps you're working full-time and you're taking a course or going back to school. Again, juggling two different things. It could be juggling two different homes, two different businesses, or picking up a side hustle that's also, easy for you to manage. So that's what I have for you. Very interesting reading. Please do leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you. Otherwise, I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again next week. Have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye for now.